I don't like driving, and I know it's a freedom thing, blah blah blah. I've had my driver's license for almost 4 years now. God, I'm starting to get old. And I haven't driven on the highway once. Just the thought of driving on the highway makes my hands sweat as much as you sweat after 1 minute at the gym. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. In any case, I hate driving. Probably because I suck at it. I shouldn't actually have a driver's license. I think the person who gave it to me did it to be nice. I failed my driving test twice, so it's not like I think I'm bad at driving, I know it. During my first driving test, I drove for 5 minutes before the person evaluating me had to brake because I was about to drive through a red light. How do you miss a red light? Don't ask, I must be colorblind or something, I guess. But in any case, he brakes my car, and I know in my head that it's over. Because they always say before the test that if the evaluator needs to intervene, it's over. So I say to him, well, I guess I failed now. Should we just go back? And he looks at me completely dead in his eyes and says, no, that isn't sure yet. Continue driving. And the thing is, you can't drive a car after almost driving through a red light. My leg is shaking like a Duracell bunny who hasn't had sex in a while. But we drive the whole route and come back to where we started, and I ask him, well, how did it go then? And he looks at me, even deader in his eyes than before, and says, well, you already failed when you almost drove through that red light. And by now I knew that this guy was both an asshole and had a death wish, because after that red light anything could have happened in that car. But I think that's why I'm so bad at driving. You know, people usually say that you should think that everyone is an idiot in traffic, so you drive carefully. Well, I think that I'm the biggest idiot in traffic and that everybody around me should be really careful. But in itself, this wouldn't really be a problem if it wasn't extremely unsexy to be bad at driving, because all of a sudden you become very limited in which girls you can meet. Should she live somewhere that requires a highway to get there, or in a big city with a lot of traffic? It's a no for me. You have to throw that fish back in the sea. Some people have a radius setting in their Tinder profile. Instead of radius, my Tinder checks if I need to drive on a highway to get there, or if she lives in a big city. That being said, I'm damn good at driving on country roads. No one brakes for a wild animal like I do. Thank you and goodbye.